Hello, everybody. It's the film Optimist, and today I'm talking about The Crow. I already don't like how this review starts out, but here we go. Let me start this off by saying that if you don't know about The Crow's origins, you should either leave my page and see the movie, read the comic, or suck it up because the movie was made in '94 and the comic book series made in '89. I don't even know what I'm. I don't even know. I don't know what I mean by that. Now, what really makes this a powerful movie is all the depth that motivated its origins and popularity. Let's have a death count. James O'Barr, the creator's girlfriend, was killed in a car accident, which led to the series' conception. The film tells the story of Eric Draven, who, alongside his fiancee, Shelley Webster, both die horrible deaths. Brandon Lee, son of late actor Bruce Lee, was killed during the film's development. Lots and lots of death. There's something so satisfyingly awesome about Eric Draven. Why did I. What a transition. That, and so disrespectful to Brandon Lee. Sure, at first glance, he's an emo who loves to wear makeup and dress in leather, but you don't fuck with this guy. He's intelligent, witty, and just simply badass. Now, I really like this flick and remembered some of the scenes from when I was a kid, but it's a crazy thing to think that somewhere in this film you actually see where Brandon Lee was killed. You don't see it, but the scene's in there, but it's not. They didn't film his death and then put it in the film. It takes the pain off a little to think that a crow is somewhere carrying Brandon Lee's soul. That's such a sweet sentiment at such a bad time, to quote Coco. Thanks go to Leoncio Della Torre for this request. Man, Leoncio, where the fuck are you, buddy? I miss you, dude. The Crow, man. What a film. Um, I didn't talk about the story barely, like I barely touched on it, but yeah, the fucking Crow, dude. This movie, Brandon Lee's death catapulted this film, but I think it would have been as much of a cult film regardless. Yeah, positive reviews. He's such a great actor. Brandon Lee is, and Eric Draven is such a good character. Um, at the beginning, October 30th, Devil's Night in Detroit. Sergeant Albrecht is at the scene of a crime where Shelley Webster has been beaten and raped. Her fiance, musician Eric Draven, lies dead on the street after having been stabbed, shot, and thrown out the window. The couple had planned on getting married the following day, Halloween. As he leaves the hospital with Shelley, Albrecht meets a young girl, Sarah, who says that she is their friend and that they take care of her. Albrecht reluctantly tells her that Shelley is dying. 1 year later, a crow taps on Eric's gravestone. Eric awakens and climbs out of his grave. Meanwhile, the street gang who perpetrated the deaths of Eric and Shelley, headed by T-Bird, is setting fires in the city. Upon returning to his old, now derelict apartment, Eric experiences flashbacks of T-Bird and his gang, Tintin, Funboy, and Skank, committing the murder. Eric soon discovers that any wounds he receives heal immediately. Guided by the crow, he sets out to avenge his and Shelley's murder by killing the perpetrators. It's such a great concept. Like, it's death is unfair, especially when you're fucking murdered, and he gets revenge. He gets to come back and enact revenge. That's fucking cool. Um, yeah, who plays Top Dollar? Michael Wincott. Um, yeah, he's. I think Top Dollar is like he has a sister, and he's like, doesn't he? Doesn't he have a sister? Top Dollar. He's like a. See, Top Dollar, Top Dollar. There's a bunch of fucking people in this. Tony Todd is Grange. Tony Todd's great. Candyman, holy shit. Bai Ling is Micah. Um, yeah, okay. Darla Moore. David Patrick Kelly is T-Bird. David Patrick Kelly is also Luther in the Warriors. I fucking love David Patrick Kelly. He's such a fucking creepy dude. Angel David is Skank. Lawrence Mason is Tintin. Um, fuck, he looks so familiar. He looks so familiar. Michael Massey is Fun Boy. He's in the Crow. He was in Tales from the Hood. Does not look familiar. John Polito as Gideon. Bill Raymond as Mickey. Um, and Sarah is Rochelle Davis. So yeah, so they have all this shit go on. I'll just cut to the chase. At the end, I think Draven dies. They kill the Crow, which uh, wounds Eric. He doesn't have the powers anymore. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, and it's so great. Yeah. The like a year later, like Sarah's skateboarding everywhere, and she sees the crow, Eric Draven, the crow makeup, and she thinks he looks familiar, but she's like, I'm not sure. Like Eric, and he's like, nah, whatever, fucking. And then she's like, whatever, and she like goes to leave, and he's like, it can't rain all the time. And she looks back like, wait, what? He's gone. And it's like, oh fuck. This guy has a very Brandon Lee is very ahead of his time with this role because it was a lot like Heath Ledger's Joker. Um, just the performance and like he's smiling, he's joking, he's very fun. Brandon Lee, man, he died way too fucking soon. He's filming a scene. I'm not gonna talk about his death. People, he died making the movie. He had such a great um, he had such a great career lined up. Like he was set to play Johnny Cage a year after this, I believe, '95, I think, for the Mortal Kombat film, and that could have made the character so different too in the games because what's his name, Trevor Goddard, that played that's his name, right? That played Kano. Also R.I.P. Jesus Christ. Um, he played Kano, and he's Australian, and now Kano's Australian in the game. So they could have had like a half Japanese, half American man, Brandon Lee, portray Johnny Cage, and he would have been half Japanese, half all that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, based on the comic book of the same name. Oh man, oh man. Um, it's a great, it's a really good film, and I've seen. My bad, my wife's asking for one Chipotle. Yes, I do. I've seen all the sequels now. I've seen every single sequel, save for the TV show. Um, I think it's called Stairway to Heaven. I haven't seen that, and I've heard good things. But like all the sequels are universally panned. Like a lot of people don't like the sequels. I kind of have a soft spot for some of them. Um, so let's. I'm gonna be talking about that for like the next 3 weeks. Is The Crow. I keep going on these little weird detours, but I'm liking it a lot. So you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching, and take care. Again, thanks go to Leoncio. Anyone seen Leo recently? Tell me. Haven't seen that dude since like a year after high school. We kept in touch on Facebook for a little bit, and then he just kind of fell off. Um, Always wondering how that dude is. I still have to watch some of his requests too. But yeah, take care, guys.